Hi y'all, Kam Walker, Texas agent here. It is a tad bit windy. There's a lot of traffic. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I am in Leon Springs, Texas today. There is so much I want to share with you about this area. There's so much history. But for this first time in Leon Springs, we're actually here at the Point Park and Eats. It's a local food truck park. This weekend and next weekend, they are celebrating their 9-year anniversary. They started in March 17th, 2012, St. Patrick's Day. So they're doing their party over 2 weekends. Later, we'll get into all the history of Leon Springs, but today, because there's a party, I thought we would start with this. Let's go walk around. Earlier this week with Denise, one of the owners, and asked her some questions, talked about the history, and just got a little bit of the background of how this came about and what her plans are for this area. So I'm sitting down with Denise. She is one of the owners here at the Point. Just wanted to check in with her and get a little history. You guys have been here, how long now?
9 years, March 17th.
That's 2012. I remember back when I did Leon Springs Business Association and first met you guys, you and Noelle, and y'all were talking about a food truck park, and it was like, a what?
What's that?
Where did y'all come up with this idea of, where did it come from?
We would go to Austin on the weekends and just go hang out and like go to food truck festivals. Like food trucks in Austin have been a thing forever, and there wasn't anything like that here. There were maybe 3 or 4 food trucks that we knew about. One parked on the Lotus, on a Bandera Road in the Lotus. But yeah, other than that, there wasn't. So, like, what did we do? A bar, maybe a food truck. So yeah, that's how we bar. Yeah.
So we had the bar and the food trucks, and now
we know what we were doing. I mean, we drank beer all the time. And like, how hard can it be?
People will come. Yeah. Have beer, we'll travel.
Yeah.
So now we've got the food trucks, the bar. You've added on the coffee shop. When did that get added?
That's 2018. So we partnered up with one of our really good friends friend who's a customer, just a regular guy. He was roasting out of his house and coming here and selling his beans. I'm like, why don't you just do something here? I think we talked about it over some beers, and so yeah, we turned one of the extra rooms we had into his roasting room. And he's actually a physics teacher at Clark, so he does this part-time, and it was a great addition to what we were doing. You know, craft beer, craft local coffee. So it made sense.
How many open spots do you have?
We have up to 6 total, but I book 5 at a time just to give everybody a fair opportunity. I mean, we still have a lot of the neighborhood coming in, and people on the weekends travel in from San Antonio proper, from the city. And but I think 5 trucks gives a lot of variety, and everybody can make a little bit of money.
So if a food truck was interested, they're watching us right now and they're like, "Ooh, I want to be a food truck there." How do they get a hold of you? What's the process for coming here and having a spot for the weekend?
Usually Facebook, direct message me, or our email. Just go to our website, parkatthepoint.com, and shoot me some information there.
And we'll certainly put all of those links in the comments so you can go find that. Okay, so we're on year 9. It's evolved from the beginning. What's next? What are your plans for this area?
Man, so our next plan, it doesn't have anything to do with food or coffee or beer, but there is a space next door that we've been using for storage for a few years. It's an old house. It was built, don't quote me on this, but I'm hearing in the 40s.
Oh, wow.
But one thing I do know for sure is that it was built using wood from Camp Stanley. So if you look at the ceilings and the rafters, they're old ammunition boxes, and they're stamped with dates. It's really cool. So we're turning that into a vintage resale shop, because that's actually one of my side hustles and something I really love doing.
So the husbands can come drink beer,
Yeah,
and the wives can go
wives can
shop.
shop.
Love it.
Exactly.
Love it. I'll have to apologize to Curtis later on that one.
Yes, we think of everything. But yeah, so we're calling that location the Barracks, and it's a take on Bexar County, and a take on the fact that that was an old barrack.
That's cool. That's cool. So when's the live music?
Friday and Saturday nights. Usually starts around 6 o'clock and goes on till about 9, because we want to be good neighbors and we don't want to, cause a ruckus.
Are those posted on the Facebook page?
Yes.
Is that the best place for people to go get information?
Exactly. On our website, we have a schedule of the trucks that are going to be here. We have a schedule of events that are coming up.
Well, I love coming here. We've been coming here for quite some time. Of course, I've known you guys for a very long time, and so happy to see it being successful and that you guys survived COVID and everything is good. And having the outdoor space, I'm sure, helps a lot. But I know Curtis and I are looking forward to coming back for the crawfish coming up, celebrating the 9th year, and all the events moving forward. So I know my little one loves the playground. I may have to go check it out.
Lifesaver right there.
Well, thank you for sitting down with me. I'm looking forward to sharing this with everybody out there and having some fun. So thanks a lot, Kam.
Appreciate your support.
As we wind down the evening, I can tell you that myself, my friends, my family, and I have all had a blast here tonight. We had some amazing crawfish and some of the other food, the nachos, the boudin balls. Everything was delicious. The band was great. The Point is one of those establishments that is unique to Leon Springs, so come check it out. I've got a link to their Facebook page and their website in the description. They always post what trucks are going to be here. They post what music's going to be here. Y'all come check them out. Support local. And until next time, y'all have a wonderful week.